joined by the Bianca Porto Barga.
Good job.
I love it. Every time you come on here, you wave at me like.
Yeah, not to you. I'm waving to everyone else.
Oh, okay.
Sorry.
Yeah, because I can hear you. Well, anyway, Director of Sales, North America, and beyond, right? You're doing more than that now.
Yeah, for now, while we're looking for people. We're looking for people.
Asksuite Hotel Chatbot. How are you doing?
That's it. I'm good. 7 months with Asksuite now. Very different place than when I was talking to you last year. So I'm very happy.
Coming to us from Los Angeles, California, correct?
That's correct.
And California's coming back to life.
It is back to life. I just came back from a trip over the holiday, and I've never seen the airport so busy. The streets are so busy. It's back.
Yeah, that's good.
Finally.
So tell us about. I'm fascinated by chatbots. I implemented a chatbot in our website in 2018. It didn't really work for us. And again, we're not a hotel, so it's a very different environment. You know, we provide software, and it's we had some success. We did have some success. You know, so I don't have it on there anymore. But what's it like on the hotel side with? And let's just narrow it down to intelligent chatbots. What's the adoption rate? Do hotels get it? Do they like them? What's going on?
I think hotels are starting to get it. And I think it helps that the big brands are already using chatbots and other industries are already using chatbots too. So we see an adoption. We grew last year, hence I'm here. They hired me to be in the US because people have an interest. I also think because of staff was reduced last year, maybe it's something that will continue. Hotels will not be able to bring all the staff that they had before. So they need help. They need help with automated responses, with multilingual responses, and 24/7 service. So the ROI that we have now for 4-star hotels is 22-1. So it's really a no-brainer in terms of investment. In my opinion, is that it's going to be a demand from guests moving forward. So it's not a question if you're going to use a chatbot at your hotel, but a question of who are you going to use, because it's definitely here to stay.
Yeah, and I think the younger generation just as soon talk to a chatbot. They do everything on their phones.
Everything. 58% of millennials actually prefer to text over calling or emailing a hotel. And that doesn't even take into consideration when we were trying to talk to a hotel abroad. I'm planning a vacation now to Europe, and it's impossible to talk to the hotel because they're in a different time zone. I send an email today, they're going to answer me tomorrow in the afternoon. So the communication is really complicated, but if you have an automated service, you're really breaking that barrier that you have with your guests.
Right. And it's the frictionless thing that fascinated me as a marketer. It's like, yeah, this makes a lot of sense. Now again, my situation is a little different, and maybe it might be time for me to relook at that. But great example of, you're looking to go travel in Europe, these hotels are not in your time zone, and you might just need a little information. Correct. But there's also it's integrated on the back end. I mean, it relieves work, right? I mean, there's manual labor.
100%. And here's the thing, Jason, too. What people think is that a chatbot is going to replace humans, and that's not true. But it's going to enable humans to do their job properly. If you ever work in reservations or at the front desk, how long have you spent on the phone with people that were asking repetitive questions? It's all the time. The chatbot can help you with that. But also, we do a lot of quotes. 40% of people that come to interact with the chatbot, they ask for pricing, and we are able to help with that. So that's how we are able to track sales and prove the benefits of the solution at the end of the day. So it's a pretty interesting tool. What helps us is that we are the biggest for hotels in the market right now, and we assisted more than 20 million travelers in 4 years. So that helps with the artificial intelligence. And I understand your experience with chatbots 5 years ago not being as great, but I think we really came a long way. And the more hotels, the more people we have interacting with the solution, the better it gets. So it's definitely something that is doing much better. And people are really getting used to it. You use, I'm not going to say the name of the retailers, but if you're a woman and you shop at some of the big retailers, you already use a chatbot. And it's so much easier because before you would have to call and wait on the phone, sometimes 15 minutes to get a hold of someone. And now you can get the responses automatically. And that also works on different channels. So we just connected with Instagram. So the chatbot is also going to be able to be on Instagram message. So if someone sends you a message on that channel, the chatbot can be in charge of answering those clients for you. Needless to say how important Instagram is today. And it's interesting to see how people pay attention on having influencers stay at the hotels and doing Instagram ads, but yet they don't have anybody to respond to clients when they reach out to you through that channel.
Yes, and that's an instantaneous, I mean, you want it right then on that
Yeah.
channel for sure.
Yes, I do. It's kind of bad of me to do it, but I do, even from my experience, I test hotels and see how quickly they answer on those
Oh,
channels. And I have so many examples of people that answer me 2, 3 days later. And I have examples of hotels that never got back to me. I sent messages months ago and they never got back to me.
yeah.
So you can imagine what's happening with the clients. I definitely feel those are the channels that are most mismanaged by our industry.
Yeah. I've been shopping for a vehicle and I had a very similar experience. It's like, and it's, I mean, I don't know if you read about shopping for a vehicle. There are no new vehicles. And then
Yes,
the
I heard
used
that.
ones, you know, you're talking to large dealerships with technology with chatbots. You know, some of them I'm hearing 2, 3 days later, and I'm like, really?
I know. I
I don't even know
know.
what I was looking at back then. But you know, I have one question, like, you know, give me the Carfax, buddy. You know, do you
Yes,
have it? You know, and just all you got to do is answer that question, and then I'm in.
you're in. And that's what happens. Really, the conversion that we have when the hotel uses the chatbot is in the double digits. We assist the booking engine on helping clients book, really. We are not taking away business from the booking engine. We don't charge commission for bookings, but we're really trying to assist guests that have a lot of questions and they're unsure to book or not. And maybe they'll go to an OTA to book there. So if you have the guest on your channels, on your website, Instagram, Facebook, WhatsApp, and you're able to answer those questions quickly, your chances are much higher to finish the booking right then and there. So if hotels are looking for more direct bookings, chatbots are definitely a great help. So I encourage you to give it a try.
Yeah.
Try a couple hotels and see what do you think about. But we have 98% of people that interact with our chatbots. They don't ask for human help. So we are
Right.
able to answer a lot of questions. Yeah. And
Yeah.
there are a lot of
With
funny stories. Go ahead.
oh yeah. No, funny stories. I'm in.
Yeah,
What's a funny
yes.
story?
People try to meet the chatbot when they get to the hotel because we give names to the avatars, so people don't realize that they're chatbots. So we have
Yeah,
a lot of funny stories of people not realizing they're talking to a robot. It's hilarious.
that's funny. And hoteliers, I mean, there's a lot of different chatbots out there. I
Yes.
mean, do they need one specifically for the hotel industry?
Yes, 100%. There are two things that I say. If you're going to have a chatbot on your website for a hotel, you need to have a hotel specific chatbot. And I do not encourage you using only a live chatbot solution. And why is that? Because it would be another channel for you to manage. If you don't have enough people to answer the phones and to answer emails, you'll most likely not have enough people to answer live chats either. So it's very important for you to have an AI-based chatbot like us. And we also have the option for your agents to intervene if they have time or for people that actually have the intention to buy. Because that's one thing too that we try to help the sales at the hotel is that you really cater to the people that have that interest in making a reservation instead of having them lose their time, with people that are just trying to get directions or get a specific information. But yeah, those are my two tips. Go with a specific chatbot for hotels and also do not hire only a live chatbot because that's going to incur more cost and I think problems at the end of the day too.
Thank you for joining me.
Of course. Always a pleasure.
All right. Take care.
Bye.